This is Sunbelt Conference Baseball on ESPN Plus. Today from First National Bank Arena, they're not doing anything, but at Tomlinson Stadium in Jonesboro, Arkansas, they're playing Game 2 of an opening day doubleheader between the Seawolves of Stony Brook and the A-State Red Wolves. 2 down. There's a swing and a miss, and Jack Nelson works a quick 1-2-3 top of the first.
And he can be effective when the ball's on the ground. That's
Lane
it well.
Walton just mashed that ball out to right at the wall, and it is gone for a solo home run. Walton's second of the day. And just like that, it is 1-0 Arkansas State.
Well, welcome to Jonesboro, Lane Walton. Fastball right down. It's right in a sweet spot for a left-hander down and in. And he hit a bullet out of here.
And Doty, I was waiting to see if he pulled it out of his glove or not. The 0-2 is chopped up the middle. The second baseman, Pilla, throws over in time. And that'll do it for the Red Wolves, but for the second straight game, A-State strikes first in the first. He hits a grounder over to Patrick Ingskov, who gets the big hop, bobbled it, but it went right to the bare hand, and he hung with it to get out number 1. It's Luke Zapek, and he pops it up. In foul territory, Martinez, the first baseman, grabs it, and just like the first inning, Jack Nelson sits Stony Brook down in order. He hits this one in the air out to shallow right field. Who's going to take it? It's the second baseman, Pilla, who ends up grabbing it for out number 3. So A-State strands a couple and still 1-0 Red Wolves. He hits this one out to left, but right at cross jumper, who goes back a few steps and grabs it.
Wow. That's just efficient pitching there by Jack Nelson. He works fast. You can tell he's in a zone.
Oh boy, that's what happens here. Another ball out to right, and he has done it again. His second homer of the game, his third of the day. He got what he was looking for on a 3-1 count, and the coming out party for Lane Walton continues at A-State.
My goodness, that was a no-doubter. Lane Walton, as soon as he put a charge into that, he kind of sat back and admired it like the rest of us here at the stadium. But 3-1 fastball, he got it in the pretty much same spot, low and in. That's just a death zone for a left-handed hitter, and you can see how comfortable Luke Walton is with the bat. Perfect timing, ball's right where he wants it. Everybody in the stands knows that ball's going to be way out of here. Oof, that's just a beautiful swing, and he just looks super comfortable.
And the bat flip.
They're going to talk about his bat flip.
And he hits that one on a
nice play.
Hot shot to the third baseman.
And one hop.
Schaefer throws it across in time for out number 2.
Right there. That's
Caught
just
Griffiths
devastating pitch.
Got the call on the outside corner, and that'll do it. But Lane Walton strikes again. His second solo homer of the game.
That's great right there.
Yep, it's a little weak grounder up the middle. Ingskov charges, fields, and throws in time for out number 1. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Nelson says, swipe all the bags you want. We're going to leave you standing, as he picks up his 5th strikeout of the day. Hit on the ground, right side, scooped up by Pilla at second, and they're 2 away for the Red Wolves here in the 4th. Now he lays down the bunt. Collegrand is able to field it and throw over in time to cap off a quick inning of work for him in the bottom of the 4th. That ball is lined but snagged by Ingskov for out number 3 in the 5th. Jack Nelson has still faced 1 over the minimum through 5. And he walked it.
Be nice to drag bunt here down the third baseline.
And there he goes down the first base line.
Love it.
And it's going to be a little bit of a foot race as He made the first baseman field it, so the second baseman, Pilla, had to come cover it.
To move the runner. And honestly, you know, if Caden would have taken a peek out of his corner of his eye and see the third baseman sprint way back there, he might have actually could have dropped it down the third base line for a base hit. He's really pulling his hands through and staying behind the baseball.
He hits this one in the air down the right field line. Doty is there. Martinez is going to move up to third and be there with 2 outs for that man, Lane Walton. Another 2-2. Is hit toward the gap, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Walton around first. He's going to pull into second with his 3rd RBI of the game. This one an RBI double. It's 3-0 A-State.
And you can see how early he recognizes these pitches. That's 3 changeups back to back, and he sees the spin out of his hands. He keeps his hands back on a changeup, one that he had just jerked foul the pitch before, and drives this one to left center field. That's elite level hitting right there by Lane Walton.
The 1-1 popped up just into the outfield turf. The second baseman, Pilla, missed it, and that's going to allow Walton to score. Pilla was camped under it, lost his balance, it hit the turf, and it's now 4-0 A-State. As you get another look here, Pilla's camped under it, had it, but you're going to see, take my word for it, he lost it. That last step was a doozy.
Yeah, it's just tough to watch. I mean, obviously you're trying to give his best effort, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
And he hits this one in the air to left field. Jackson under it, grabs it, and that'll do it for the Red Wolves. They strand the bases loaded, but plate a couple of runs, including 1 unearned and another RBI from Lane Walton. This ball is hit in the air. Shallow right field, right along the line. A basket catch, unbelievable by guess who?
Lane Walton.
Lane Walton makes another play in this game, and he gets Jack Nelson through his 6th shutout inning, where he's allowed only a walk. We go to the bottom of the 6th with Arkansas State on top, 4-0. Hit up the middle, the shortstop. Coffee is there, and down goes Arkansas State, 1-2-3 here in the 6th. So the first hit of the game, and now he is erased on a caught stealing. The 0-2. Oh, he changed speeds and caught him looking. Zepek's gone, and so are the Seawolves.
You can't step towards a base that's unoccupied. That's hit well.
Yeah, it did hit it well out to right
move the
field.
runner.
It's grabbed by Gromboski, who comes up gunning.
It's hard to pick up.
And Cook couldn't pick it up. He's gone on 3 pitches, and A-State strands a couple here in the 7th. Another 3-2 pitch.
Oh,
they got him going the wrong way. Yeah. He was going to be off with the pitch that time, and Tomlinson picks him up.
Moved to first base the previous play, and all of a sudden tried to get a little hop, skip, and jump, and they picked him off, and that's a great pickup there to understand what they're trying to do to try to put him in movement to stay out of double play order. Great job.
And then a swing and a miss. So in quick order, that little rally for Stony Brook goes awry, and A-State keeps it shut out in order as we go to the bottom of the 8th. The 1-1. Checks his swing and hits it out toward the mound. Colagran to Fields, and the throw got away from the first baseman. And that'll put Jumper aboard with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th.
But you can see where the half line is right there. Now you have to be outside of the foul line, and he is inside of the foul line, and that's going to be runner's interference. That's a pretty easy call. I don't really know if that needs to be reviewed. Yeah, right here. Let's look at this right here. Right when he gets to this halfway mark right there, that hash, he's supposed to be outside of the line right now. And he has to be out there the entire time. And he doesn't cross over until he gets to the bag. Specified base running calls. I suspect that that's probably what that's going to fall underneath right there.
And they do. So that call stands through the review. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the Red Wolves here in the 8th. So Rizzo does come in and do his job. Works around the 2-out waltz. We go to the 9th. Arkansas State 3 outs away from a doubleheader sweep.
To be able to throw 2 and 3, long stretched out middle relief here to close this game out. Doing a great job.
Hit out to right. Griffiths grabs it, and that's out number 1.
That's good. It's the opening series of baseball.
Backhanded
Lots of things to learn.
Scott, who got rid of it in a hurry and got Zamperone.
And this team certainly looks like it could come together well.
Jackson hits that one toward the gap, and that's going to one hop off the wall. So Matthew Jackson gets his first hit of the night. And he swings and grounds the first pitch over to Martinez, who then tried to flip it to Ashford covering the bag, but maybe kind of right over his head and get away from it.
Well, I mean, it's one of the hardest things to do as a pitcher is when you're trying to get over there, you're running fast and you got 2 jobs. You have to get to first base and you have to catch the baseball.
Payoff pitch. Runs inside. Now the bases are loaded. So all of a sudden, here comes the tying run to the plate. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that will do it as Arkansas State preserves the shutout. And Jack Nelson with 6 no-hit innings will pick up the win in Game 2. Remind you of the final score. This one is A-State 4 and Stony Brook nothing.